Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. Today we're continuing our video series designed to educate the public, so please subscribe to our channel. What do you do with an ex who threatens you? Well, if your well-being is being challenged by someone, you're being threatened, you feel it's an abusive situation, you feel it's a potential for domestic violence, maybe you've been the victim of domestic violence before and this is recurring and you want to get out, and there's no kids, so you're at liberty to do so. What should you do? Well, first of all, you have to act reasonably. You have to act reasonably to secure your safety. So, number one, you got to take yourself out of the situation. You're never going to have an excuse that I knew it was threatening to me, but I decided to stay anyway because I wanted to make sure he didn't steal the silverware, or I wanted to make sure of this or that, I want to protect my... You're never going to have an excuse for not taking care of yourself, okay? Your number one duty is to yourself. So in a situation where there's no children, you've got to protect yourself, so you got to take yourself out of that environment. And once you're out of the environment, you know, you may be momentarily protected, but what if you got an ex that's threatening you, calling you up, driving by your house, you don't feel safe, he knows where you work, he knows where you live, you know, all these kinds of things can come up. So in a situation like that, you should contact the authorities. The minute you feel that your personal safety is at risk, you should be calling the police. You should be making a report. They may or may not act on it, but at least you should make them aware of what's going on, and maybe they'll call your ex. Maybe they'll run patrols around your house every now and then. Maybe they'll do something that will help you in securing your own safety. If it's gotten to the point where they think there's a crime that's been committed, well, then it becomes up to them. They can arrest your ex, they can charge him with stalking, they can do all sorts of things. Another option that's available that you should at least consider is getting a personal protection order, what we call a PPO. Originally, people in relationships really didn't have much in the way of protection. There was the battered wife syndrome thing. When that came to light, the legislature developed this thing called the personal protection order, which was really for people in a relationship, allowing them to essentially get an order of the court protecting them from further assaultive behavior, further violence. That way, if the person violated the order, they could be held in contempt, they could be jailed, they could be charged with violating the personal protection order, and it allows a broader protection. In other words, it's not only that you're protected from actual assault, the personal protection order can say the person should be within 500 feet of you, you know, that kind of thing, and allow you that kind of protection. That's something you have to consider getting. There's a lot of situations that are very case specific. There are protective mechanisms available for those situations. If you have questions about yours, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.